bringing sexy back. We're bringing sexy back.
Let's get it started. Harder, won't you give it up?
Hello, beautiful lady. Yes, I am talking to you. It is Thursday, and you know what goes down here on Thursday. Wife Life with Dr. Gail goes down here on Thursday. So do me a huge favor. Make sure that you're hitting the subscribe button and the little bell right next to it so you'll know when I go live. And so tonight, I really want to talk to you about the ABCs of pleasure. Yes, the ABCs of pleasure. And I know you're thinking, Dr. Gail, what are the ABCs of pleasure and what does the ABCs have to do with anything when it comes to my sex life? Well, it has a lot to do with it because I want you to infuse some fun back into your bedroom. I have been dealing with a lot of couples that are dealing with sexless marriages or what they call the dead bedroom. And I want you just to realize that being married can be fun. It can be fulfilling. You can have amazing sex well into your 60s and 70s and 80s. You can. But it takes some work. But it also allows you to be in a safe place where you can be vulnerable and infuse some fun. So with these ABCs, I want you just to look at the fun side of being married, okay? So, A, admire your spouse. Admire them for who they are and who they are becoming, right? We focus so much on what has happened in the past, but I admonish you to live for today and admire your spouse, okay? B is for boobs and breasts, right? And for you guys, go and admire your wife's boobs and her breasts, right? And if you're a woman watching this, even if they might be sagging or not looking the way you want, go buy yourself a really good bra and admire your boobs and breasts. Just be grateful that you have them, okay? C is for cuddling, right? We take cuddling so much for granted, but tonight I want you to really embrace your spouse and cuddle with them, whether it's on the couch, whether it's in the chair, whether it's in the bed. Just cuddle, okay? D is for daydreaming about sex. Yes, you should daydream about what's going to happen that night when you get home. Well, Dr. Gail, we're not having sex. Daydream about what's going to happen when you get home, right? Be intentional. E is for earlobes. Make sure that you are nibbling and touching and caressing each other's earlobes. That is one of the best erogenous zones that you can touch. F is for flirting, right? Learn to flirt again with your spouse, just like you were when you were dating. Flirt with them. Use all the technology that you need to flirt again. G is for gazing into each other's eyes. We take that for granted. And if you watched any of my teachings, I have talked about what the stripper taught me was to gaze into my husband's eyes. H is for holding hands. Physical touch is something that we need daily from our spouse, even when we're not in a good space. Hold their hand. I is for intercourse and intimacy. I don't even have to say anything about that. Intercourse and intimacy is a huge thing that every single marriage needs. J is for joy, right? Look for the joy that your spouse brings to your life. Even if it's just one thing, even if the marriage is in a difficult space, find the joy that you have created a life with someone else. K is for kissing. Kissing is one of the best things you can do. So kiss often. L is for lubes and licking, right? I always tell my one sexy wives, get you an amazing lube and get you one that is lickable. So have two, one for intercourse and one for licking. M is for morning sex. It is nothing like waking up and having sex and starting your day. So implement morning sex. N is for nipples. Nipples are to be licked, sucked, and kissed. O is for orgasm. Needless to say that some women struggle to orgasm, but you need to try to orgasm as much as possible. P is for penis play. Women, you need to implement penis play. Your husband will thank you later. Q is for quickies. And I've taught about the power of the quickie. The power of the quickie can literally change how you interact with your spouse. So do some quickies often. They're exciting, they're fun, and they're good for you. R is for romance and role play. Romance and role play. We need to really work on romancing each other again. And it's nothing wrong for implementing role play into your marital bed. It keeps things spicy, keeps things hot. S is for slow dance. And people ask me, what did I do for my birthday? And all I wanted to do was slow dance with my husband, because it's been a while since we've been able to go out to a club. So we slow danced and had an amazing, amazing time. So put on some music and slow dance. T is for tongue, right? And I don't need to tell you what you need to do with your tongue. You can do so many things with your tongue. So implement that daily. U is for unzip my pants. Yes, unzip my pants. V is for vibrator. If you have not implemented some type of vibrator as a woman into your marital bed just to help you get there quicker, you have done yourself a disservice. W is for wild sex. Yes, wild sex. It's good for you. It's exciting. You burn calories. So implement some wild sex. X is for X-rated. Yes, you can be X-rated in your marital bed and it's okay. Y is for yes to sex and more sex. Yes to sex and more sex. And Z is for some really good Z's after you engage in sex. Yes, after you engage in really good sex, you will want some really good Z's. Go to sleep. I hope that the ABCs of pleasure has given you some things to think about, added some fun back into your marital bed. I love you guys to pieces. I'm here every single Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will see you next week.
If you're a married man, stop right here. Dr. Gail, why am I in a sexless marriage? Why has my wife stopped sleeping with me? I have asked her and she won't give me any answers. I am ready to throw in the towel. Having no sex is driving me crazy. Well, fret no more. Dr. Gail is here. And let me just tell you, I have created a workshop just for you men, right? Just for you men to answer all of your questions and to give you an insight of why your wife might have stopped sleeping with you. Yes, I have been able to counsel over thousands and thousands of couples, right? And women just don't stop sleeping with you. There is a root cause, and I am going to help you work through those root causes and get you back in a situation where you're having amazing sex again. So do me a favor, click the link below. I'm holding a workshop just for 10 men, just for 10 men on April the 9th from 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, I want to see you have an amazing sex, but you have to show up for this workshop and you have to ask the questions. And I'm going to be available to answer all of your questions and to pour into you like never before.
Thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you're looking for more resources to take your marriage to a whole nother level, I'm your girl. Please click the link below and visit my website. There's tons of ebooks and books and all kind of things just to help you on this wife life journey. As well as I would love for you to join me on all my other platforms. You can look for me on TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page. I am always hanging out on all my platforms. So click the link below and join my tribe. I truly appreciate you.
We're bringing sexy back. We're bringing sexy back.
Let's get it started. Party